move away from the Eagles. Let's talk about the league. Let's come to talk domestic football now. 2 rescheduled matches played today in the Nigeria Professional Football League. And we'll take a look at the results of the 2 games. Starting, of course, with the game between FC Fanyoba and Raymond Stars. 3-0, it ended. The story is that Gordon Obaje got 2 of the goals for FC Fanyoba.
Finally opening his goals account.
His goals account now open, and that's the top scorer last season in the league. And the other game, Kano Pillars winning again, keeping the momentum going, 1-0 over Wiki Tourist. Let's take a look at the table very quickly and see what impact this makes on the log. Well, take a look at number 3 on the log. An outstanding game, Pillars with 20 points. An outstanding game. The same with ABS, a game in hand, also 20 points. And then check out 5th place, MFM, 2 games in hand on 19 points. Wow. All right, so you can see now that the scramble at the top is real.
It is real.
That also, only for top spots, is really, really tight now.
Yeah, very massive. I mean, Pillars have pedigree, and I think Academy and Plateau United will be looking back and feeling that they don't want Pillars to overtake them. A team with so much pedigree, with so much depth, they've recruited well. A lot of people are saying they're not playing up to their potential. Now they have started doing well. Perhaps if they win their next game or get a decent result, they should be going very close to Plateau United. ABS 2 and MFM doing so well, and with 2 games in hand for MFM, with the way they have played, I fancy if they continue this way, they could also break into the top 10.
Well, look at the other half of the table. You find Raymond Stars. This is not where to shine, not at the bottom of the log, and they are already 3 points adrift of safety. Wiki Tourists have a game in hand. Shooting have a game in hand. Rangers have 2 games in hand. All right, so you can expect that these teams could pull away from the rest of the pack. You now look at Nasarawa United with 13 points, and that gives you an impression that Raymond could actually be 4 points adrift of safety by the time outstanding games are played. That's not where you want to be. Still early days. They have to mount pressure very quickly and get out of this place, or else the story of Ikorodu United will be reproduced for Raymond Stars.
So that was the way Ikorodu United started last season. Okay. We were saying early days, and they got to mid-season.
And early days became latter days.
They have to start winning games.
Yeah, you have to start winning games.
Especially, they should stop dropping points at home. Try to get points on the road. And if they don't do that, they could stay so long in this zone and possibly go back to the lower league.
Let's talk about the women very quickly. Of course, Thursday and Friday, we'll be talking about the weekend. And this weekend, Rangers are traveling tomorrow. They're going to Egypt tomorrow. They're going to be guests of Zamalek of Egypt. And of course, Rivers United will be at home to El Merreikh of Sudan. Both games will be taking place on Sunday.
I just want to talk about the traveling arrangements of Rangers. If what I heard is true, they are traveling through Ethiopian Airlines. From the little I know of Ethiopian Airlines, every of their flight, first of all, gets to Addis Ababa, and we have a direct flight to Egypt.
They should have gone direct.
They should have gone direct. I mean, it's cumbersome for the players. You fly about 5 hours 30 minutes from Enugu to Addis Ababa, then you are on transit from there. You
for a few hours.
Then you move to Cairo. Another about 4 or 5 hours again. I think it's cumbersome for
from Ethiopia to Cairo is not too far. It's not too far.
The list should be around 2 or 3 hours.
About 2 hours, maybe 2 hours.
But
because Ethiopia and Egypt are close by. But I understand your point.
Because it's cost-saving measure.
But at this stage,
it can't be cost-saving.
At this stage, you look at what.
I'm sure they must have looked at the possibility of flying direct without.
What cost are you cutting if your players are going to be able to rest a lot more? Fly direct and rest. But let's just hope they get there. The most important thing is for them to get there on time and be able to rest well, train on the pitch where the game will be played on Sunday. The game will be played on Sunday, so they'll probably get there maybe Friday night and then be able to train Saturday and play the game on Sunday. Maybe saving a few coins. But at the end of the day, you have to weigh the options and do what is best for the team. El Merreikh will be coming to Port Harcourt, and we'll be talking more about these ones on Thursday and Friday. We wish these teams the best of luck. Rangers need to go there and play without fear. All right, let's quickly go back to the games. UEFA Champions League, you can see on your screen that it's now 2-0, all right? The dream is gradually looking like it can come to reality. 2 goals in the first half. Barcelona are 2-0 up. On aggregate, it's getting closer and closer. It's now 2-4. Barcelona, I'm sure by now, can smell blood and feel that the impossible can happen. It's never happened before, Joseph, for you to overturn a 4-0 deficit in the UEFA Champions League. But Barcelona, with the quality and the players that they have, look like they want to do it tonight.
Yeah, the closest we had was Deportivo AC Milan. That was over a decade ago. You know, Barcelona have it in them to do it. I mean, in the league, they've been scoring for fun. You know, beat Gijon 6-1. Last weekend, what they thought that was going to be a very tough encounter against Celta Vigo ended comfortably 4-0. So the issue is not them scoring. They can score.
The second goal was an own goal, actually. But then it's a measure of the pressure.
It's a measure of the pressure,
if you score
definitely.
an own goal, it means the ball was at your danger area.
Definitely, Barcelona can score. Everybody knows that they can score. The issue is that will they be able to keep a clean sheet? That's the issue.
But so far, they're looking good. They've been able to keep the clean sheet. They've scored 2. Now they believe will be coming back gradually, and they'll be looking at, look, if we can do this, let's see what we can do in the second half.
This is just the first half. It happened to Arsenal yesterday. You know, they scored first.
But then they had
in the second half.
They had the long.
I'm sure the PSG manager will also have a game plan in the second half. You know, I don't see this Barca not conceding, because the back line, like I said, especially the centre back, unless Javier Mascherano is going to help, you know, Piqué, very suspect, you know, in the defense. So let's see how it goes in the second half to him. I foresee PSG still scoring.
All right, but if PSG could score 4 and Barcelona with all the firepower couldn't score any in the first leg, Barca could do the same, and PSG may just fire blanks. But let's keep it the way it is. There's still a lot of time for us to reflect on all of this. The English Premier League game going on. Let me update you as well. Manchester City 0, Stoke City 0. We're approaching 30 minutes of football in that one. A chance for Man City to put pressure on the league, runaway league leaders Chelsea, and cut the gap at the top to 7 points. Will it happen? Will it not? Our own Kelechi Iheanacho, of course, is on the bench for Manchester City in this one. We will be going for a quick break. When we return from the break, we'll be talking the Women's League, and we'll be talking Nationwide League as well on Sports Tonight. Join us again.